Welcome. It's great to have you on this call. And if you're watching the video afterwards, you're welcome as well. We're going to talk about financial freedom. You know, the world's suffering a bit. I don't know where you are. The mortgages go up, the houses cost more, people lose their homes, the cars cost more, the fuel, we're having war, we fight with everybody. And at the end of the day, we, the citizens, end up paying all of these huge bills, and we pay the price. So this evening, we've got a friend of ours from Texas to explain to you what he's been doing for well over 33, 35 years. And he's excellent at this. A businessman and a friend of ours, Louis Smith.
All right. Well, it's wonderful to be with you, folks. I see people all across the world are there. Our wonderful friends, Chris and Barbara Cowley, and people from Oxford, Frank and Bev, and people from South Africa. And it's just great. And people from, is it Sweden, if I remember correctly? Just great to have you all on the call. I see you've got people from the USA across over here. Absolutely wonderful to be on the call with you. I must tell you, my story starts like this. I was in my about 31 years old. I'd been fighting health challenges for many, many years. And I don't know if you know, when you're fighting health challenges and you're living in a country where it costs a fortune to fight medical bills and you're too sick to work properly, eventually you end up with a broken body and a broke bank balance. And that's where it was when I saw this opportunity. As a matter of fact, when I saw this business, I was so broke, I couldn't pay attention. As a matter of fact, I had to make money just to get to broke. As a matter of fact, I remember I was so broke that if I walked past a bank, the alarm went off. Have you ever been so broke, right? And I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I just got sick and tired of getting up before I was finished sleeping to go and work for a boss who didn't appreciate me, who didn't give me enough leave, who, that I lived in settled for homes and drove settled for cars and went on settled for vacations. And I wanted more for my family. I wanted to own myself. I wanted to be free. I wanted to get up when I finished sleeping. I wanted to design my own leave forms. Like, for example, this year we've spent a month in Africa on vacation at our beach house across there. And this year we're going to Paris for 2 weeks vacation, and this year we're going to Jamaica for 2 weeks vacation. And what an incredible life to be able to own yourself. We're flying all of our children around the world to come spend a month with us over Christmas here for November, the full month. Then we're going to go to Africa for a month. I just love to be free and own myself. So how did this all start? So here I am. I'm sick. I'm tired. I've got no energy. I've tried every way medically to fight my health challenges. Somebody gave me some products that empowered my body to heal myself. I was so impressed with the quality of the product that I started looking at the financial opportunity. And when somebody said to me, here's the path to financial peace through global streams of income, I got pretty excited about that. I'd always thought of earning income from other countries, but never did it enter my brain that I would ever be able to get into that situation. Today, we earn income from over 32 countries across the globe. So I remember somebody giving me an audio tape, and the audio tape asked me, how much money do you have in your bank account? Well, I had nothing. It said, how many years of hard work did it take you to get all that money? Well, I'd worked for years to actually owe money. I owed on my house, I owed on my car, I owed on my toaster. Have you ever been in that situation? Well, guess what happened? It then said, with the way inflation is increasing, yeah, exactly. The way inflation is increasing, is it getting better or getting worse? Well, let me tell you, it was getting worse by the day. We were getting broker every single day. Every time I saw a light at the end of the tunnel, there was a train behind it or a bank manager with a torch. And I got sick and tired of living like that. I wanted to own myself. I wanted to be free. I wanted to travel. And so when I saw this opportunity, I got pretty excited. The first thing I want to show you here today is there was a movie called The Perfect Storm. Who ever watched that movie? Where this fishing trawler went out, that's right, a whole bunch of us. This fishing trawler went out, and there was this perfect bad winds, perfect bad currents, perfect bad storms, created this perfect storm and sank the ship and everybody drowned. And let me tell you, that's happening in the world today. Just look at inflation. This is general inflation, but this is food inflation on this side. Just look at this. This is unbelievable what's happening out there. Just look at jobs. Jobs, salaries are not going up to keep with inflation, but the problem here is, look at this, automation lost in jobs, 8.1 million just in one country, that they now hiring robots to do, or computers to do what we were doing. In the food industry, 5.4 million, 8.1 in the office support, 2.2 million in the building industry. Somebody sent me something the other day, Chris, that would interest you, that they just design a house on a computer. They bring in this machine and it puts the concrete all out and builds a whole house in 2 days. So how amazing is that? So production workers, customer services. I take my car to Mercedes-Benz. They don't have to have a fault finder. They just put it onto a computer. The computer says, change the exhaust. That's all they do. Now they just go and change the exhaust. So the whole thing has changed. When I was a mechanic many years ago, I had to go on about 5 field trips with their car to analyze what was wrong with it. Now I just plug it into a computer. It's 2 minutes that tell you what's wrong with the car. The whole thing has changed out there. People are losing their jobs like a crazy. Then there are all these foreign workers pouring to countries, taking our jobs away. And so we got a major problem. And here's the biggest problem. Disease is increasing by the day. Disease has gone through the roof. It's unbelievable what's happening with disease out there. And so we have got the perfect business for this perfect storm. We've got the best nutrition. People work for themselves, but not by themselves. They can start a company for the price of a tank of gas. How incredible is that? That you can start a company. I'll tell you a story. You got a lady in Florida. Her name is LaVon Vaughn. Her husband went blind. He lost his job. He's sitting at home. He can't work. He's been working for the same company for over 40-something years, 45 years. Now they own their house, they own their car, they're broke. What can they do? She starts building this business. She starts for the price of a tank of gas. Within 2 years, she doubled his salary. Within 2 years, she doubled his salary. How awesome is that? She's paid off a house. She's paid off a car. She's only been in this business for about 5 years. Unbelievable. What incredible opportunity. I love this opportunity over here because, the products are value for money. Unbelievable, the value for the money in the price of these products. If you buy stuff at the store, if it's similar quality, you're going to pay far more. And I'm one of these crazy people. I would rather pay less for quality than more for trash. What about minimal startup costs? Cost your price of a tank of gas. What about global residual income? I don't know how many of you have ever thought, you know what? Can you imagine earning income from around the world? If something happens in your country, you still got stability. That to me is exciting. What about income tax benefits? Guess what? My wife just spent a month in Africa. The whole thing was written off. Why? Because she did some business meetings while she was across there, right? And that's what I so love about this. We're going to Jamaica for vacation. Guess what? We got people in Jamaica. We're going to go and see them when we're down there so we can write it off. So no formal education. Yeah, I've got dyslexia. I can't even spell there. And yet I can do these meetings. Why? Because we got a secretary who knows, who's far more intelligent than me. And she does this whole thing, designs these booklets. Free mentoring. Somebody's going to take you by the hand and equip you and direct you and empower you to run your own business. Flexible time. I love it. You can, when you got a job, it's very hard to start a new company. But when you got a little flexible business, you can do a little bit of lunchtime, a little bit of breakfast time. You can do a little bit while you're driving to work. You can get on a Zoom call when you're in the bath, as long as you leave the camera off. But what a great opportunity. What a great business, right? Operate from home. Here I am in a house. And you can operate from home. What about additional stream of income? I love that. Do you know how many people want another stream of income? We've got a retirement of, let's say, a few thousand a month, and now you need an extra 1,000. Just an additional stream of income. What about traveling? I just love that, right? I don't know how many of you have liked to travel, but this year we're taking a whole group on a safari. This was last safari, well, 2 safaris back, and there's Mr. and Mrs. Cowley. There's Mr. Cowley. Where's Barbara Cowley? She's in there somewhere. I don't know where she is, but anyway, Barbara's there somewhere. Is that Barbara there? Must be, I don't know. Anyway, so Chris and Barbara Cowley, we went on a safari together, the whole bunch of people. If you want to come, you can come too. How does that? Well, if you put in 2 hours a week, 2 hours a week of genuine work, within 6 months, you'll qualify to come with us. There's a whole group down in the Caribbean. I just love this opportunity where you can travel the world. So what about plan of action? You need to join the business, become a distributor in the company so you can build the business. That's number one. The next thing, you want to use the product, because you can't talk about a product unless you use it. How you can't say this is a great product if you've never used it. You have to talk about it. And if you talk about it, you're going to scream it from the rooftops, because the product is absolutely incredible. It's life-changing. And I want to talk about that for a second. Here I am. I had leukemia problems. Somebody gave me some of these products. It empowered my body to heal myself. I got involved in the community that taught me how to eat correctly and juice and cook from scratch. I started implementing all those ideas in my life. And here I am today, 36 years later, cancer-free, going strong. What about share the opportunity? Tell everybody about this incredible opportunity. And what about share the products? How incredible is that? That to me is really exciting, is that here's a business where you can share people quality products that can really empower them to live long. And I want to talk about that for a second. We were business owners from South Africa, and we had a trading station. And my dad would not allow us to buy anything from another store that we sold in our store. We had to buy it from our own company. And that's this business over here. We've got the best shampoo and the best conditioner and the best skin cream and the best laundry detergent, best softeners and the best bleach and best shaving gels and the best, I use aloe vera gel for aftershave. We've got the best nutrition and the best antioxidants, just unbelievable stuff. And you don't want to buy it anywhere else if you can get the best from this company. So I absolutely love this company across over here. The next thing is, so how does the business work? So it works, first of all, you need to understand the company's got absolute integrity. People are number one. The products absolutely are amazing, amazing. The company's got a long-range vision. I'm so excited for us right now because we've just brought a new CEO. Now, let me tell you how incredible this company is. I hope you're sitting down for this. They were just offered for one of our nearly 100 products. They were just offered more for just one of our products to the value of the entire company worldwide, and they refused to sell it. They could keep the company with other 99 products, but they were offered just for one of our products more than the entire company's worth, and they said, no, our distributors are too important. How amazing is that? That is incredible. That's integrity. That's integrity. And that's our carotenoid complex. So look at this over here. The company's got a long-range vision, equal opportunity for all. Do you know what's exciting about this opportunity? I got a gentleman in South Africa. His name is Gwala. Gwala was a street child. He grew up eating out of trash cans. He never had any clothes. I remember the one day he comes to me at a meeting. I didn't know his past. And he puts his arm around me. He's about 6'6". And he says, boss, can I take a picture with you? I said, of course. We take a picture together. I'll look up to him like that. Anyway, so at the end of it, he's got tears in his eyes. He says, you see this clothes I've got on? These are the first new clothes I've ever owned in my life. And I bought them from Near Life. Here's a man, can't read or write, never been to school, living out of trash cans. And now he can create a career for himself, because this business, you don't need to have a university degree. All you need to have is a dream. Let me tell you about Gwala. He sent me a picture about 2 years ago. He just built himself a brick and zinc house. He had been living under plastic bags in the streets. That to me is exciting. Let me tell you another thing that's exciting. Chris and Barbara know this couple, Frans and Judy van Aert. She had MS paralyzed from the neck down. I never forget the day that this paralyzed woman was carried across stage on a wheelchair as a world team member. I remember sitting in my chair crying with such excitement that here's somebody that I mentored up, that she could become a world team while paralyzed from the neck down. How amazing is that? Let me tell you why I get excited about this opportunity. I just got off a training call for South Africa about 2 hours ago. And here's this man, he ran half the meeting. His name is Solly. Solly used to have a little plastic chair that he had in the street, and he used to cut people's hair in the street for a few rand. He lived out in a township with basically a zinc shanty. Today, Solly is an Emerald Director on his way to World Team. He should be World Team in about 3 months' time. That to me is exciting. He's already got a World Team downline. So he just has to take the steps. I think he's 1,000 PV short. That to me makes me so excited that here's a man who has got a hope for the future because of this incredible opportunity, equal opportunity for all. So exciting. Look at this over here. This company's been around since 1958. When I look at some of you, you weren't even alive in 1958. So exactly, that's right. So this company was before. I would love to know how Kamala Harris would say that. Was before it. Anyway, so so the next thing over here. So financially stable. This company is rock solid, financially stable, pristine track record, products in high demand, clinically proven. What a great product. And you can sit in the UK and you can earn money from around the world. And let me tell you, the UK is full of foreigners. I've done meetings in the UK where 80% of the people were from other countries. And so I'm so excited because you can sit in the UK and you can build a global business right from the UK. Very, very exciting. So the next thing is, how does the business work? Just look at this across here. Conventional industry, you've got manufacturers, wholesalers, reps, advertising, retailers, the end consumer. These middlemen take 85% of the product value. 85% of the product value. Folks, that's horrendous. So yeah, you're buying something for £100. Guess what? You're only getting 15 pounds worth of goods. 85 pounds of goods is middleman. With this company, you got your manufacturer, you got the end consumer, you don't have all the middlemen. So you can take this, what we call it, the ideal business, and you can take this money that has been wasted on the middleman and put it into superb quality and give you a great lifestyle. That's why I so love the opportunity. So how does the business work out here? So the business really works if you do about 125 points, which would be a breakfast solution and maybe a little bit of cleaning products or something like that in the UK or wherever you are in the country. Every country is slightly different. But if you just used about 125 points of products, which nearly everybody in the world does, we use about 500, 600 to 1,000 every month. So most people can use about 125 if they're using the skin creams and the shampoos and the cleaners and the laundry detergent and the dishwashing soaps. And if you're using just a few products, and that's if only one's using it. Now, if husband and wife are using it, it's a lot more than this. But if you use that and you find 3 people to do the same, and they find 3 people, they find 3. So if you use it and you find 3, you find 3, you find 3, you're going to be earning yourself about 12,000 a year. Now that gets me excited. The $12,000 a year. Now, some of you say, well, I don't earn dollars. Well, I don't care what you earn. Your country, wherever you are, if you're in Uganda, if you're in Ghana, if you're in Kenya, an extra $1,000 a month is pretty exciting wherever you are in the world. And if you can earn an extra 12,000 a year, it's going to make a difference for your life. And that's why I get so excited about this opportunity. Now, the company's got ranges of products. They've got nutritional, they've got protein, they've got skin creams, they've got cleaners. The company's got ranges of products across there. And what I love about the company, these are not normal company products. Right? Let me show you what's really exciting about it. This company, the products have been published in peer-reviewed medical journals, the New England Journal of Medicine, the Medicine Journal of American College of Nutrition, the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, the International Journal of Toxicology, etc., etc. But what I really like about it is this company's got so many world firsts. I'm just going to show you a few of those world firsts. And the first world, the reason why I'm showing this, if I'm going to be involved in the business, I must be proud of the products. I don't want to tell my friends about a product and then they discover they trash. I want to know that they're the best of the best of the best. And I'll give you an idea over here. Look at this over here. There's a product, protein instantizing. Every protein shake in the world has to say thank you for this company, because in the 1960s, they invented a way of stabilizing and instantizing a protein that you could take that powder form and put it into a water. Every baby food in the world has to say thank you to this company, because they invented the process of stabilizing that in a dry formula that they could use it as a protein shake. That's the next thing. The next thing is 22 amino acids. This is the only protein in the world that I know of that's got all 22 amino acids. And that's the building blocks to help you make collagen. And collagen is the key to protect you from cancer, protect you from strokes, to slow down aging of your body, to double amino acid chelate. What does that mean? That means if you take, let's say, zinc, your body has got a simulation of zinc into the bloodstream of about 0.3. Where if it is double chelated, it is not 0.3, it's about 82%. Now that's a big difference. We have to take 1,000 tablets to get 3 into your body. Now you take 1,000 tablets to get 820 into your body. That is massive. That is double chelated. This company invented target delivery, because like probiotic, if it breaks down in your stomach, it destroys it. If it breaks down in the colon, guess what's going to happen? Your body's going to utilize it. That's why targeted delivery. What about threshold control? If you've ever heard of vitamin C, water-based vitamins. If a water-based vitamin, if you buy it at the store, it only stays in your body for 60 minutes. If it's if it's a threshold control technology, it could stay in your body 6 to 9 hours. How unbelievable is that? That to me is incredible. So anyway, our products have been publicized to boost your immune system by 37%, increase your natural nutrient assimilation by 50%, detox your body's ability to detox toxins at the cell level by 55%. But look at this one over here, lower inflammation by 68%. Those are all published in medical journals. Now, did you know if you Google the root cause of all disease is inflammation? And here's the only product in the world publicized to lower inflammation by 68%. So I get so pumped up, so excited about where we're going as an organization. The future is incredible.